This is the Lexicon, a shopping centre in Bracknell, lying 11 miles or so to the east of the town of Reading. It looks like many shopping centres at this time of the year in the UK. There's a car park full to the brim from people who are getting final presents for loved ones. Rooftops lined with twinkly lights. Seasonal splendour on show. A brass band performing traditional tunes for passers-by. And of course, you can't miss the large Christmas tree. It's all very pretty and very festive, but there is one thing here that's absolutely guaranteed to take your attention away from these decorative displays. This is it. A mini electric. But not just any mini electric. This is the Festive Mini. And this is the man behind it, Nicholas Martin, known online as Driving with Nico.
This is the Festive Mini. This is something that I have been doing for the last 5 years. When I first started, I started just a bit of fun with 500 LEDs. Now, to give you an idea, there were 500 LEDs on the bonnet alone this year. So it's had a bit of an upgrade over the years. This year, there are 3,000 lights in total, and they are powered by a brand of lights called Twinkly, which are fully app controlled. On my phone, there is a library of effects that I can apply to the car. So my favorite effect of all time is, of course, the rainbow effect, which shows off all the different colors. But to really get attention, I can actually change it to sparkle, which is pretty cool.
The light show on wheels can be programmed to have different patterns, show messages and even sync to music, which is guaranteed to attract your attention. But how did the Festive Mini idea begin?
It started just as a bit of fun. Saw a YouTube video and thought, that looks like a bit of fun. It became popular in Bracknell, where I am from, so I took it to supermarkets and people loved it. Didn't realise just how popular it was until I saw it was posted on a Facebook group called We Love Bracknell, which had about 35,000 people talking about it and wanting to see it.
The Festive Mini may have started out as a humble idea to bring holiday cheer to the people of Bracknell, but it also became a bit of a local phenomenon, so Nico chose to turn the amazing display into a force for good by using it to raise money for charity.
Over lockdown is when I turned it into a fundraising project, and that year raised £6,000 for the MS Trust and Duchenne UK. So the reason I'm raising money for MS Trust and Duchenne UK, they are two charities very close to my heart. My mother has multiple sclerosis, diagnosed 7 years ago, and Duchenne UK is for a young boy called Marcus, who I met 4 years ago through the Festive Mini. He has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It's a muscle wasting disease. It's a horrible thing for children to go through, as with any condition that children have to go through. If you would like to donate, there's still time. You can go to festivemini.com and donate as little as £2.
Nico began this journey in 2018 when he bought around 500 supermarket LEDs and attached them to his very own red Mini Cooper, which proved to be a massive success. And so there was a lot of interest from the public to see the Festive Mini again in 2019, and it just grew from there. But as the Festive Mini gained popularity, so did Nico's ambitions. He wanted to make it even bigger and better to raise awareness for his chosen charities. He knew he was going to need some help to make this become a reality, and who better was there to support the Festive Mini than Mini themselves?
I sent an email to Mini just on the off chance that they may want to help me out in some way, and within 5 minutes got a response saying that they would absolutely love to support me. So for the last 2 years, not only have they provided me with this Mini electric, but they have also provided a lot of the publicity support as well.
With the extra support from Mini, a door of opportunity was opened. He could take it further afield to other venues that were more than happy to host the fundraising display, which began a bit of a tour in 2021.
Last year we tried to make the Festive Mini go a bit national, so I went up to Blackpool, it was in Manchester, it was in quite a few different Mini retailers, including London. So Park Lane Mini had the Festive Mini for one night. Unfortunately, there weren't too many people out, so in terms of fundraising, didn't quite work out. So this year we've come back to Bracknell, which is where we have been fundraising and raising as much money as possible. So this year alone have raised over £7,500 and more. The Festive Mini is something that I do over the Christmas period. I don't do it any other year because if I did it throughout the year, it would kind of lose its Christmas magic. So from the 25th of November right up until Christmas Eve, I'm out pretty much every night fundraising.
The Festive Mini and Nico have become a well-known part of Bracknell and even the mini scene over the festive period. So can we expect to see the Festive Mini out and about again in December 2023?
Hopefully next year the Festive Mini will make a return, but we don't know. We shall see. I honestly don't know how I can top it from this because there's 3,000 lights. I don't think there's much more space to put on this, but Mini are bringing out a new Mini Electric next year. So it might happen, we're just going to have to wait and see.
It's an example of the automotive scene at its best, and here's hoping we'll see it again in 2023. The Festive Mini really is an utterly delightful way to bring joy around the UK, as well as raising awareness and funds for charity.
We have raised over £7,500 just this year alone. In the last 2 years, I have supported Duchenne UK and the MS Trust and raised over £20,000. So every little helps. Please donate. Go to festivemini.com. You can donate as little as £2 and it will make a world of difference. And with that, I would like to say Merry Christmas and thank you to Jake as well for coming down to film with me and the Festive Mini. Merry Christmas.